Hey everybody, welcome to 2010. Happy New Year to everybody. Today is Tuesday, January 12th, 2010. Still sounds kind of weird saying that. Still kind of forget when I write, you write the 09. But I want to check in with you. As you can tell, if you can recognize me from my surroundings, I'm back here in Italy. And actually, I've already been here for 2 weeks. I left 2 days after Christmas. I get back the 25th, so came for a month, as always. And the very first time I started this blog back in May 1st, the first 30 days were here. And really it was just, obviously making a daily update for everybody, but really learning the whole business, constantly studying the guide, the Short Sales Riches program, going through the CDs, taking notes, putting out ads on Craigslist, trying to build a team. And here we are 6-7 months later, 44 deals in the pipeline. I had 3 closings last month, 2 of them were back-to-backs, 1 of them went A to C. I have a closing scheduled for next week and possibly another one if we could squeeze it out by the end of the month. And actually have 2 more deals coming in. I got a new deal this morning. It's not processed yet, but it's in works. And literally, I was going through my email. You can't see it behind me, but I have about 32 realtors that I've been talking to, meaning that these are people with either current short sale listings that want to, work it with me, or they have a distressed seller, they're about to get the listing. So I mean, hey look, if half of them come through, it's another 15, 16 deals. And my goal in the next 60 days would be to get up to at least 50, and then eventually get it up to 100 here in the next 6 months. So if it took me a year to get 100 deals in the pipeline, I don't think that's too bad, because then I'll have a business like Nathan's, which should be closing 5 to 10 deals a month. So, it's amazing how many people I've been talking to over the last 6-7 months, people I've, trying to help out. I mean, I don't get any money for this. I mean, I make money when I flip a house. That's it. I don't make any money for this blog. I don't make any money for, talking to people, helping people. I'm constantly emailing people back and forth, making new friends around the country, acquaintances, friends, partners. I mean, look, the bottom line is I'm working deals probably in 8 or 9 states right now, thanks to this blog and getting my name out there and, getting out on Facebook and networking with people. And then it's funny how in the last few months, people now contact me. People contact me to want to know how I'm doing, what I'm doing. Hey, can you send me this document? What do you do in a situation like this? And I don't mind doing it. I don't mind doing it because Nathan was always there for me, and he still is. I mean, and Chris McLaughlin for that fact. I can pick up the phone and call them direct. I email them, and I'm very fortunate to have that direct line of communication like that. And I think it's only right that I pass it on. Will I create my own system one day? Who knows? Let's see what happens. But for now, I'm just trying to help people, and one hand washes the other, and I'm a firm believer in that. But I had one request. Somebody asked me about, well, 2 things before I forget. If you haven't already added me as a friend on Facebook, there's a link somewhere on this page down below or off one way, and you could add me as a friend, which would be great. A good way to communicate. I've been trying to use that more, getting into more of the social media for the new year, keeping people updated, sending out updates through basically Facebook. I mean, it's the hottest thing going right now. I don't even think anybody uses MySpace anymore. Also, Preston Ely came out with Freedom Soft. Go figure, man. I just switched. I'm in the process of switching to Short Sale Builder, which is made by Corey Boatwright, which is basically a tracking system, a software system to, you put all your documents in there, your negotiator works, it puts notes on the account. Had some more features and capabilities that RealFlow didn't have, which is what I've been using. I still think there's a link over there, and forgive me if I'm pointing in the wrong direction. I forget which side of the page it's on. But switching over to Short Sale Builder, and now Preston Ely comes out with this thing called Freedom Soft. I don't know, man. This thing is absolutely sick. I mean, it's beyond short sales. Short Sale Builder is for short sales. I mean, I can say that. It's extremely powerful and it's cool, and I'm just getting into it. But this thing creates websites for you. This thing goes out and finds leads, brings them in, okay, as far as distressed sellers. Not always short sales, by the way. They get into probates, other wholesale deals, etc. Then it links with this huge community of hundreds of thousands of people and links you with buyers. So it brings you the buyers, it brings you the sellers, prepares the contracts. When you first start the program, you load up your auto signature, you choose a signature, signs your name, and sends out completed contracts based upon comps that the freaking system did by analyzing 2 or 3 different websites. Unbelievable, man. It's not even right. It's really, really crazy. I did put a link to that too if you guys want to check that out. I know it's below my video here. It'll just say Freedom Soft or whatever I'm going to call it when I create this. But check it out, man. Check it out. It's really, really cool. And I'm 99% sure I'm going to be switching over to that because I've never seen anything like it. Anyway, one last thing. Jedi mind tricks, Yeah, I guess I'm in training to become a Jedi Knight, Jedi Master, and like Nathan talks about, I have learned a lot. I have learned quite a few Jedi mind tricks, and I had actually 2 people email me say, hey, could you pass some of them along? You know, they're not so much mind tricks as they are getting to know people and learning the common objections that come up. You know, when you do something over and over and over and over and over again, it becomes second nature to you. But the thing is this, you realize that the objections that you get, they never change. It's always the same handful. And one of the best ways that I found to describe what we do, the A to B, B to C, to a realtor, to a listing agent, okay, who maybe isn't familiar with the program. Yeah, I have all the documents that I email them as follow-up, but people don't seem to read things. If, you know, on that initial phone call, if you can catch their interest, you know, I really believe you have 30 seconds. You have a minute. When you're talking to someone brand new about doing business together, you either got them or you don't, okay? Here's the key. Realtors are skeptical, you know? I mean, yeah, there's short sales everywhere. I just saw a report from Chris McLaughlin. What is it, 13% of homes are now behind? It's insane. It's insane. Short sale listings are going to be, you know, more and more prevalent. They're going to be everywhere. And so by working with these agents, you just have to know what to say. Here's what I say, okay? Look, 2 things. Number 1, look, you're going to take the short sale listing, or you already have the short sale listing. The homeowner in distress has no equity, okay? This is negative equity situation. We wouldn't even be having this conversation if that was the case, if they had equity. So we know it's going to be a short sale. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that the seller is not going to make a dime. They're not going to make any money on this house, okay? Now, I'm not going to charge them a dime. I'm going to risk my time, my money, my team, who I have to pay to get this deal done, okay? And if it doesn't happen, I still never charge them a dime. Very important, because believe it or not, there's still quite a few people out there that are charging people for like processing fees and application fees to do short sales and loan mods and just crazy stuff, man. So number 1, throw that out there right away. But secondly, here's what we say. The C buyer, okay? Here's one of the most important things. The C buyer is who we're looking for, right? A to B, B to C. I tell them, I say, look, John, for example, you know, I'm going to go under contract using an option contract or a standard purchase and sales agreement with option language with the seller in distress, okay? I'm going to have my team take over. You don't have to ever talk to the bank. You don't have to do a thing, okay? Here's what you do have to do. You have to list the property for me. Why? Because legally I'm now the seller, because the owner of record granted me, via the option contract, an equitable interest. I am the equitable interest holder. Therefore, I'm selling the property, and when the offers come in, they come to me. We review them together. Why? Because we're partners, okay? After we pay out the team, we split the profits 50-50. We're going to review the offers that come in. We're going to decide if we want to take it or not, okay? We're going to see if it meets our parameters. But the point is this. We're looking for that C buyer. Now, if I never stepped in the picture here, what's the difference? You're going to still list the property, but you're listing it for the homeowner, but you're still looking for the C buyer. See, that part never changes. All I'm doing is inserting myself in the middle and taking all the work away from you, and I'm going to split my profits 50-50, getting you up to 6 to 9%. Well, knock on wood, my friends. That little spiel right there never failed. Literally never failed. That's why I'm approaching 50 deals. You know, that little tip right there. And I tweaked it and I worked on it, you know. And I mean, it's not like I'm reading some script. It's what we do, and I know it inside and out. You do the same, you're going to have the same success. We're going to talk to you soon. I will give you another update here in Italy. Have a great night, guys. Talk to you.